Karens are the type of people to want a certain car park, but not actually make any form of indication to let you know that, they want that car park that someone's about to pull out of by, like, I don't know, using their indicators. The thing that you're meant to be using to communicate with other people on the road to let people know what in the world you're doing on the road, like whether you're switching lanes, whether you're going to turn left or go straight or turn right. It's like the form of communication. But Karens are the type of people who just refuse to use it. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. Let's get into the clips. Here we have an interesting argument over a car park. Basically, what seems to happen before this is that the Tesla gets into the car park section first, sees someone pulling out, and seems to wait and roam around this car park, but then goes past it, back forward. I'll let you watch the clip, and I'll get back to you in a moment, actually.
You waiting for him?
Yes.
You can find another space, man.
What?
Alright, you can go find another space.
No, I was waiting for him.
You're waiting for him?
Yes.
Well, anyone behind you?
Yes.
Then move back. If they don't move, then you just go. You find another space for an even better one.
No, I was waiting for him.
You're working for him?
Yes, I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him to move. Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yes.
I was behind you the entire time.
No. I'm in front of you. I was waiting for him. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you move, please?
Move, man, I'm sorry, but please isn't
Please, no. I was waiting for him.
I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I'm going to call 911.
Do it. Call 911. Do it. Do it.
No. I was waiting for him.
Okay, go call 911. Do it. Call it.
Okay, no. You're abusing me. I was waiting
You
for
try,
him.
man, come on,
What
man,
are you
don't be
doing?
like that.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm doing whatever the hell I want.
I was waiting for him.
I'm sorry, but life's fucking
Be
tough.
nice.
Life's fucking tough. I'm sorry. Don't fucking scream. See, everyone's waiting for you. Just go. Just go.
No, I will not go. Go. I was waiting for him. I told you.
Man, you're embarrassing your wife right now, bro.
This is not good.
It's not good.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
not good for you. No. I was waiting for him. Why you are not going to check another one?
Because I'm making a better effort to pull
I'm
out.
supposed to wait him for 5 minutes and he come and bark.
What? I'm not barking at you. I'm sorry. I'm not.
You didn't see me? I was waiting for him. You didn't see me?
I did see you, but
So
you're
why
out
you
there.
bark?
You're sitting.
Why you bark?
Because I parked.
If you see me, why you bark?
Then move back for your reverse place. I moved back for you. Never move back.
I was waiting for him. He
Okay,
can't drive.
move on.
He can't drive. He needs a space. I made space for him.
I made space
I
for
was
you.
nice for him. I was nice with him.
It could have backed up all the way up to my front bumper, and I wouldn't have fouled with it.
Please, I was waiting for him 5 minutes. It's my fault.
You told me I'm abusing you, all that shit,
I rewatched this clip a few times just to double check my basis and also to make sure that, he has functioning indicators. As he's driving into this section, which I've cut that clip out because it's just not necessary. It's just fast forwarding from when he first sees the Tesla driver pulling into the section before him. He has an indicator that he turns to go into the car park section itself. But from what I can tell, from watching this multiple times to double check that he did not have his indicator on whatsoever to signify that, hey, this car park here, I want to take it. He did not have the indicator on whatsoever. Like, legitimately, to me, at least my understanding over here in Australia, is you use your indicator to communicate this type of things. If you're waiting for someone to pull out of a car park, you flick your indicator to let people know that you want that car park. And then 9 times out of 10, people will acknowledge that and will either go around you or wait and let you take that car park and then go past. I believe it would probably be somewhat similar because, indicators are the communication that you have with cars. So in my opinion here, it's as simple as you did not have your indicator on signifying that you want that car park so you can bug off. That's as simple as that. You failed to use your indicator, which is your form of communication. And because of that, you did get this car park because I was here as well waiting for a car park. So tough luck, move on. In this clip, we watched someone make an extraordinarily dumb decision over their nicotine addiction.
He's smoking in the bathroom. You already told him. He's going back to the gate. Okay, he's going back to the gate. He can go wait for him. Sir, excuse me. What were you doing? No, you were smoking. Smoking. You're not allowed to smoke on an airplane. Do you understand? That's an issue? Yes, in front of all. So now we're going back to the gate. Okay.
Buddy, if you're going to be on a plane ride and you have a nicotine addiction, isn't there nicotine patches in America? Aren't those a thing? Or gum? Or stuff along those lines? I would assume so, considering they're over here in Australia and that tends to be very similar. But at the same, like, yeah, they're expensive. But at the same time, I'm 90% sure the fine you probably just copped for smoking in a plane, as well as pretty much losing your current flight tickets and probably not getting a refund for them, probably cost you a whole lot more money than what it would have been to get patches. It's like, I feel bad for the people who are addicted to nicotine. But also at the same time, you're the guys who also get those 5-minute smoke breaks very commonly throughout work. So, bro, what? Real question though, to anyone who watches these videos, or is anyone out there who's actually addicted to nicotine? What are your ways of dealing with that addiction when you're taking an airplane trip that might take like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, potentially even 24 hours if you go on a long enough flight? Let me know in the comments down below. The story behind this one is that this lady got an order via Grubhub from this restaurant here, and apparently there was one cookie missing, the cookie that she ordered. She then chose to call up the actual store itself, and apparently the assistant manager, Alex, which is the guy in the clip here, they apparently stated that, hey, just come down, we'll give you a cookie for you. And so that's what she did. She's come down to ask for a cookie that she should have gotten. Now, we don't know how she chose to ask the question initially in any way, shape, or form. All we know is that before the point of the recording beginning, there was some form of escalation done by someone, and then we cut into here.
I said, young man, I have a receipt. And I said, I didn't demand anything, though. You don't make it seem like I just came in here irate demanding something. I said, he just told me I could come get the cookie. Can I just please have the cookie so I can go? That's all I said.
And I said, no, you
exactly. And so now I'm asking for a superior, and you're talking about I'm demanding something. I do need a superior. I need to talk. You just said you were going to give me the number of your superior.
No, because my superior is going to tell you to.
I don't care what they're going to tell me. I want the information.
231-85. Not pressed about it. They're going to say call Grubhub, get a refund.
513. Could you repeat the rest, please? 513 what?
231.
Because y'all won't give me a cookie that y'all forgot that you told me to come get.
Have a good day.
So, you have a good day too, Alex and Michaela. Y'all must be, I don't know, is this racism? I don't know. Because he was about to just hand me my cookie. This clearly isn't policy. He was about to just hand me my cookie. It ain't. It ain't, because he would know that as assistant manager, he would know. But he told me to come back up there. He told me to come up here. He told me to come up here. Hi. You're getting really crazy. I mean, look how you're screaming. You just, look how you're talking. Bye. Y'all cannot treat people like this. It's not okay. Sir, I asked. I didn't demand nothing. I asked. I didn't demand anything. I asked. This young man saw me. I spoke to him first. I did. No, I'm not on the phone. When I came in here, I spoke to him. Right. I know you don't, because you're ignorant. You're ignorant. You're bitter because you're sweeping a Penn Station floor over a cookie. I said I wanted my cookie that I ordered. It's on my receipt and you didn't put it in my bag. That's all I wanted. It's on the receipt. I said just now I just asked for one cookie. It says one cookie. So what's the problem with me asking for one cookie right now? Now you're saying I never said 5 and it's all recorded. So now you're just making stuff up fucking lying.
If this Alex character is the same guy who's roaming around the clip here, then he's a complete and utter asshole because, like considering that you know that you were just on the phone to someone who you told to come in to get their cookie that they didn't apparently get, and then now here you're choosing not to say anything, you're choosing to let the argument go between one of your co-workers and a customer for something so minimal over a damn cookie. Like, really? That is such insane stupidity. I just can't fathom it. And then also, to the lady behind the counter, I get it. It's probably one of those things where you might get in trouble if it turns out to be entirely wrong and there's a cookie that's now unaccounted for in the in the system's stock numbers. But at the end of the day, like, is it really that hard? Like, hey, they said that, hey, here's my receipt. I didn't get a cookie with my food. It was ordered via Grubhub. It's like, is it really that hard? Like, oh, sorry about that. Here's the cookie. And then move on with your day. Is it really that difficult? Is it really the end of the world to do something like that? Seriously. Like, what's wrong with not doing that, considering what the person's claiming here? And then saying, oh, no, you're just going to have to go get a refund from Grubhub, yada, 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 yada. Okay, so if they get a refund from Grubhub for the cookie, then Grubhub will most likely look for a refund from you guys. And doesn't that, like, isn't having refunds a bit more of an annoyance for you guys than just giving someone the cookie they should have gotten in the first place? Like, really? It seems so stupid, this entire thing. Here we got a crazy Karen just harassing people at a drive-thru.
Come on. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You want to keep running your mouth? I don't care. Y'all. Ain't none of y'all gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit.
She can't do that.
Cause I work third shift. Cause I work third shift. No. Not you, ma'am. Right?
That's right.
I'm about to call the police on you. I'm about to call the police on you because I am. Because this is ridiculous. Bye. What's your name? What's up? What time to get on? Go get a look right here.
Now post it to the car.
I don't give a fuck. It's my ass.
That's crazy, D. This is, she about to go to jail, D. Oh, she about to go to, dude, she about to go to jail.
True arbiter of chaos over there, just causing random nonsense and true lawyer of not giving an absolute whatever. I want what she's having. I would like to just be that carefree and do stupid shit and then get myself in a lot of trouble. That'd be some fun. Not really, but that was interesting. So here we have a racist, cranky old lady going over to her neighbor's house because apparently she's paranoid that this person's dog's going to attack her dog. Even though that hasn't happened yet, she decides to confront the owner of that dog for some weird reason. Here's the clip.
We were raised around black people. And all most of them were very nice.
I got everything on camera. So you can leave, please. You can get off my property. My dog has never messed with your dog.
You would do anything with me again, I'll call the police.
Call the police. Everything's on camera. I'll be happy to show him. I don't want to see that dog outside. Well, he's going to be outside because I have a right to have him just like every other person in here. He ain't done nothing to you. He ain't done nothing to your dog.
Why are you so nasty?
I'm nasty by explaining to you that my dog hasn't done anything wrong. You came over here to my house on my property.
But the dog came to my property.
Look, I've been nice to you. I've helped you and your family. I've always talked to you.
You've never helped me and my family. You've never done a goddamn thing.
You coming over here?
All you've done is been negative.
No, I haven't. I'm going to ask you to please leave my property. I don't know if you're just having a bad day or whatever, but today ain't.
I'm not having a bad day, but you know what? You're a black person in a white neighborhood, and you're acting like one. Why don't you act like a white person in a white neighborhood?
Keep it up. It's all on camera.
I don't give a shit what it is
all
on
right,
camera.
well, you can go back over to your house, and you can have a nice day. That's what you can do. And I'm going to keep walking my dog around this neighborhood.
Man, I just love that quote. You're a black guy in a white neighborhood and you're acting like a black guy. It's like, what is that supposed to mean? Oh no, I am acting me as a person. What the fuck? You're acting like a black guy in a white neighborhood because you're a black guy. It's like, what even is that supposed to be? What, you're trying to place some form of racist stereotype, like, oh, he's a criminal, he's an asshole, something along those lines. Like, what is exactly your point you're trying to get at here? Oh no, he's a black guy in the neighborhood that is apparently filled to the brim with white people. Hui. That's not racist, or that's not a racist remark whatsoever. Well, I wouldn't have even known that. Oh, wait, hold on a moment. It is. It's just one of those things where it's just, some people's racism is just, on the level of just sheer stupidity. It doesn't even make sense why they're out like that anymore. It's just pure hatred and trying to see blood in the waters when there isn't any, and it just doesn't work. It's really stupid. And this guy just stood his ground and said, yeah, you can send the cops over. I've got a camera here that I can give them the footage. It's all fine. You do you. Like, it's clear that he's dealt with this a lot from this neighborhood, and he just understands, like, you just gotta not give a fuck and just not say much else other than that, you know? In this next clip, we have what happens when a Karen desperately needs her daily hit of caffeine.
Oh! 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 Oh, hell yeah, I seen that shit.
I was here before her.
No, you was
just
not.
have to pick
no,
up.
You was not, and you came
I
in the
just
wrong
have
way.
to pick up.
And you came in the wrong way. You haven't even placed the fucking order.
She just jumped on. Hell yeah, I see the whole thing.
Put your hands on me. Don't hit my car. That's all I need you to do. That's what I want.
I thought she hit your car. That's why I ran over here.
If she did, I need to know that I didn't feel it.
Nah, you good. Oh.
You can record this phone on my other phone.
I got the whole thing.
You can record on my other phone. I got my sister on the phone. And everybody in this line just saw this lady come in the wrong way and not even place the order.
Okay, first thing I'm going to say is that Karen definitely sounds like a closeted racist. Whilst you probably won't get to hear the words because I will have to censor it, she 99.9% did say the C word, and I'm 90% sure that I also heard a bit of an N word dropped in there right at the end. Either way, good God, it's literally just Starbucks. Good Lord. What some people will do for their daily caffeine hit, I suppose. Here we have a Karen who doesn't quite care about keeping their dog on a leash, and is letting the dog run around the park for free. Meanwhile, there's another dog in the vicinity who's owned by an owner who's keeping them on a leash, is recording this entire incident because they know that their dog is not exactly the friendliest of friendly dogs.
What I'm recording right now, this lady has her dog off leash. I'm recording for our own legal liability. If this dog comes this way, it's her fault. Our dog, you can see, is on a leash right now. Her dog is not. If this dog comes over here, our dog will attack.
G baby, down. Elay. No, Elay. Pele.
Dog's still not on a leash.
It's on a leash.
She don't have the leash in her hand. So it's pointless.
Down.
And now Coach, our other dog, is in the car. It's about to trigger him.
Huh? I do. He's only been in there for 2 minutes. I'm about to take her back. We just got done. I'm trying to wait for your dog.
She's not friendly. She's not friendly. She's not friendly. Hey, get your dog. Get your dog. Get your dog. Get your dog.
Quiet. Not quiet. Quiet. I'm just waiting on you.
Why you worried about our dog? Get your dog. Put your dog on a leash.
Quiet.
Worry about your own dog. Put him on a leash. Put him on a leash before it becomes grounded food. Worry about the wrong lady. Get your dog before it gets ate. I've been recording this whole time, so just go. Just go. Who the lets their unleashed dog approach another dog? Just go. Just go. Just go. Just go. I have all this on video for the last 10 minutes.
I've actually got a very interesting story for this one, to be completely honest. So a little while back when we were walking, my dog that lives in the house that we're living in, we were walking it down the street, and there's tends to be like another couple who walks their two dogs every now and then, probably like every other day at random different times, and they don't tend to ever have a leash on those dogs. Those dogs seem to be very good and calm and things along those lines, at least when it comes to dealing with other dogs on the other side of a fence. They just walk by and they don't give a damn. But what happened today was we were walking around with our dog on our leash, and we were walking around, and we ended up coming across these people here. Their two dogs quickly ran up and started to like sniff around and do random things to our dog, and almost started to bite, to the point where my mother stepped over our dog to try and cover the dog and hope that the owners of the actual pair of dogs would get here and actually get them before things got potentially worse. It's never fun. Unless you're in a dog park where it's all fenced off and you can have no leash on, and usually people won't go into there unless they know their dog's very friendly with other dogs, you just never take your dog off your leash when you're roaming around in any form of public areas. You don't know how people are going to react to dogs, because there's some people that have got an abstract fear of dogs and may panic a little bit, and then the dog may sense that as something else that could potentially lead to another problem there. They may encounter a dog that isn't exactly the friendliest of nature or not good with handling other dogs, and it ends up in a bit of a fight there that may lead to another dog getting mauled, and various things along those lines. It's a very simple thing. Just keep your dog on a leash unless you're in a form of dog park where that's kind of okay to not do, because if you're in a public area, you don't know who you're going to come across. You don't know if your dog's going to come across someone who's got a fear of them, who may have an adverse reaction that causes the dog to do something bad. You never know what's going to happen. You just don't take that risk. It's a really dumb risk to take. In this clip, we got a guy who's just putting some rubbish in a dumpster that's for one of the apartment complex areas that he lives within. And we have a Karen neighbor who's decided to appear up, and it seems like she doesn't know this guy at all. And she claims that she believes that she knows every person who lives in the apartment complex, and she's not familiar with this person. She's not even familiar with their car, apparently. And so we have this issue here.
You would not speak to us for the first 5 minutes. What's your deal?
Because I was hoping you would walk away.
Right, I was hoping you'd drive away.
Because why? I can't use the dumpster.
No, go use someone else's dumpster. Unless you're going to pay us for when it gets full.
Okay, I live here then.
No, you don't.
How do you tell me where I live?
Because you don't understand. There's not that many places here, and we know almost everyone who lives here.
I've never seen this truck around. Because you haven't seen my truck?
No, I know you don't live here. And I'll bet you $1 million. Okay. You want to bet $1 million you don't live here?
I live here then. Just back away. I don't want to touch you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No, I'm not going to back away.
Why are you not going to back away? I live here.
No, I'm just going to take your picture since you took mine. You're so cute.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay. But I live here. What was your name?
My name's Carrie Atwood.
Okay, Miss Carrie.
And I live here, and I'm not paying extra for trash. It's not mine.
I live here as well.
Come on, man. I don't have a job and shit. That's all the reason I asked.
I live here as well. I'll answer your question.
Then why don't I help you empty that, and you can walk to your house with you?
Why do you need to walk to my house? If you want to help me, please do so. I would love it.
Only if you tell me which number. No, you go. I'm having fun right now.
I live here, okay? To answer your question. Which one? It's not your business, ma'am. I do live here. If that's
Which floor?
It doesn't matter to you. I don't have to tell you all of that.
You're lying. If you can't prove it, you're lying. Where's your mail?
Well, is this your wife, sir?
No, I'm his neighbor.
Okay, please take your neighbor, please.
Well,
I live here.
You don't live here.
Yes, I do.
Buddy. Okay, let me see your card sticker.
What's wrong with her? Is she okay?
I'm not okay because I don't have a job and I'm not paying for your trash.
Well, I'm telling you, I live here. Why would you flip me off?
Because you're annoying and you don't live here and you're not being cool and real.
Okay, what's
You're
not being
totally
cool?
Fake.
Okay.
You're being totally fake and that's not cool.
Because I'm telling you, I live here?
And you don't. And you're lying your butt off and you're just using our trash dumpster, but whatever.
Okay.
Karma will get your ass.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry for the inconvenience, okay?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
You too.
Another dumpster next time, maybe?
I live in unit 65 just to be a...
Look, I can understand this woman's point of view. It's a person that you have no idea who it is, and you're usually familiar with a majority of people who live in this complex. But the way she went about dealing with this is just totally inappropriate and probably the worst way she could have gone about this. First off, she could have taken a very simple approach of just going, hey, do you live here? You live in this apartment complex? I've not seen you before, you know? And then go on the conversation from there. Like, be peaceful about it. You might actually get some useful information out of that person, and then actually be able to find out whether they do live there or not. Like, you could approach the question like, hey, you live here? Do you live here? And when they say they do, and as long as you keep cool, it's like, okay, what's your first name? Just so I can verify with the person in charge of this place, because, you know, we don't like having people who don't actually live here dumping their trash here. It's not fun. It leaves more issues for us to have to deal with. And if you're being reasonable in that way, the guy behind the camera would have also been pretty reasonable to deal with, because he would have also understood, yeah, you're not trying to be an asshole about it, you're just like, hey, I've never seen you before, just want to check, do you actually live here? And that'd be that. That's all we need to do. Because, you know, if we're all peaceful and communicate clearly and reasonably to each other, we might actually solve issues and not escalate them. Here we have a very interesting clip, to say the least, as what's apparently happened here is that this guy's kids have been running amok in this hotel, and so after they've chosen not to do anything themselves, the hotel's decided to kick the parents and the family out entirely. And here's a recording of the next section.
Why are you being so nasty? It ain't... Why can't we stay here no more?
Well, she saw your kids in there.
What do my kids have anything to do with this?
Your kids were in the laundry room in our refrigerator. Ma'am,
my kids was not in y'all laundry room and y'all refrigerator.
I'm not going to go through it with you. I've already heard that you've been nasty to my other people.
No. Your worker was nasty to my kids. Your worker came out the office, slammed the door in my kid's face for no apparently reason. Why can't we stay here any longer? Why?
Because the owner said you're not staying here. Your kids run around during the day.
Man, my kids don't never come out the room. Only
They're
my
not
two.
Staying. You're not staying. The owner said you're not staying anymore.
Ma'am, at first you told my wife that
it's because your kids were in there.
Ma'am, my kids are 14 and 15 years old.
I'm going with you. You're not staying. Point blank. Don't be back on the property after today.
Wow. Just like that, ma'am?
Just like that. Just like that.
But you told my wife this hotel is not a hotel that extended stay, right?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. I told her she may want to go down here.
Ma'am, you told my wife that this hotel...
Don't put words in my mouth.
No, I'm not...
Because I didn't say that to your wife. Bring her out here.
My wife said that you said that we can't stay at this hotel no more because you said that this hotel, we done been here long enough and this is not an extended hotel. We have to go down the road. My wife told me that.
That is not what I told you.
Ma'am, we have it recorded.
Whatever. You don't have that recorded from me.
Okay. Ma'am, all I'm asking you. Wow. Ma'am, I'm telling you, I will report you to corporate.
I like the entire thing as like, well, my kids did nothing. They didn't do anything. They're like 15, 14. They weren't doing anything along these lines. Well, clearly they were to a point of view. And then I also love how he tried to make up a story on how the staff members were rude to his kids who were not out there in the hotel, who never leave the room, yet somehow they happen to be in a situation where the staff could be rude to the kids in the first place out in the lobby. It's It's like, buddy, two parts of your story don't line up. The kids can't be in your room and never leave the room, and also be out in the hotel lobby where they have to deal with a worker who was apparently nasty to them. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's just not how that works. Either take responsibility to your lack of parenting or controlling your kids in this situation and doing something smarter about it, and just accept the fact that this is what this situation is now. You are no longer allowed to stay at this hotel. You have to go elsewhere because your kids have caused too much of a ruckus, and you chose the